Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
Yeah, SmooVth. Check it. Riding a beats walking on the street. I could hop on the train and move in that vehicle, but the metaphor is better for traveling quick to any destination and any location in the known universe of my imagination. Confined in a verse, I'm a powerful combine who got to bomb minds like a war flick. On time when my jaw spit, raw shit, hella fit, hella bit. Had to fit, grab a chalice and sip, then slip through the sands of my palaces. S.I. Not a V, I'm in the place to be. Still swinging off vines in the tree. I don't wanna be distraught nor overjoyed. Rather be caught in the void. Nullified, but if I dull the blade. I left my sickle at the airport cause I felt sick, whether you felt it or not. I don't give a shit, but if you leave it on the shelf, then it might get spoiled. Take it to health. Lord knows I toil, now unemployed. Never employed as a decoy unless it's so. Yeshua the poker, blow the spot, blow the spot, blow the spot, blow the spot, blow the spot. Hot.
Now all cats who ain't prepared, beware. All I need is the pair, kick, snare, and it's there for the taking. Bold with my statements, the hell with all the waiting. Sorta breaking the spell, you could tell what I'm making is fail safe. Laced at a pace to digest, cause all the tracks I bless got me rhyming slow. And I'm in no hurry, worry, my flow is too fat to rap. I plan to drop pounds, I came to explain. Hip hop sounds simple and plain. If you're not down, yo man, get down with the program, or at least the flow release. Yeshua the Poe from the East Coast. Don't mean to boast, but an MC like me is what the world
From
needs
night
most.
to morn.
Yeah, dusk till dawn.
Yo, injected with life,
Cause we must live long.
traditions that I
Strive to carry on.
get cut on a plate
And end up in your crates.
from night to morn.
Dusk till dawn.
Yo, injected with life,
Cause we must live long.
those traditions that I
Strive to carry on.
get cut on a plate
And end up in your crates.
Not feeling precise, I got a killer device. It's called the Walkman. On track, betting that I get back home around midnight. Caught up in mid-flight, my dim light did like hit me with insight. When all is the same and I remain content. Now the V did repent, let it out like a vent. What I meant as a youth reveals itself in myself as the proof, but no convoluted truth, just a simple rebuke. Got me sitting in this composition on a mission to find revenue. I never knew that it was necessary. Reality could get scary, but I parry and thrust with the best of us. Sent to bust nuts and chops, I mock minds with rhymes.
Okay.
The cuss that I drop could stop time on a dime. If I was truly wise, then I would shut the fuck up. Still waiting impatient for life to catch up.
It took more, the luck of the draw, to put my foot up in the door. It could have been cause
Yellow
and effect.
Themos, let's
Styles
go, man.
studied
Come on,
before.
everything's
Often
recording and
reflect,
everything.
too
I'm
bad
ready,
the
I'm
cat
rolling.
towards the best. Got caught in the net, now I'm in effect.
All right, party people, welcome. Armshouse episode 130. It's your boy Amber. My man Theme's in the house. We got Mutlag in the place. We got Ban come through. West London is in full effect. Big up man like Sipe and everyone else in the house. What's going on, man? What's going on? You good? That's yours? Press record. It's all right. Yeah, all right. It's got the red light rolling.
Rolling.
Yeah? All right. Ooh. Give it a little clap. Another one. That's it. You good. Okay, man. Armshouse, to your mother's house. We are in another location right now.
Location.
Somewhere in London. Cool little spot. It's basically a sports hall, man. I don't know. What do you think this place used to be? What was it?
Definitely
Community
a school.
center.
Some sort of school, no?
School or a community center or something. I'll show you some footage of around this place. We all painted the sports hall, basically.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's dope.
This is nice.
Nice
I
theme.
never looked at it till just now. This is nice.
The theme dub with the schemes. I pulled it out the bag.
Look at this.
yeah,
Is
man.
nice. This is nice.
I don't like the pink bits I did in it. You know, I regret that, but fuck it, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't like the blue bits.
All right, theme
No
doesn't like
reason.
the
Blue bits, no reason.
And look, Banos
Look,
came out of the
Jesus,
woodworks, man. We've got Big Ban in the place.
Christ.
He might join in a
Can
little
you
bit.
see that? I don't know if you can see it. But it's fucking banging.
Let me grab my phone. Hold on.
And look at the reaches on the glass. I love that, man. It looks banging. Ban, is that your character? Yeah.
Yeah. With the big bottom lip. You know them old school characters that are like that.
Looks like Baps, bruv. Looks like Baps, to be fair. You know what I mean?
Nah, he ain't got a big bottom lip. You know them big
No,
bottom
the
lip?
big bar lid. The big, that's the 80s one, isn't it? Metsky.
Metsky loves that shit.
Metsky's they come out loads. I love that. I love this. This for me is a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
dope.
that.
Just the tags and just having a space like this just to run
But
around.
there's something
run
about
wild.
the way the reach goes on the glass.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
There's something about it, man. In the pen and in the paint. Mm-hmm. It's very, very nice. I really, really like. And we were saying, Ban, that's the first original reach. See the red reach there?
Yeah.
That's the original.
Nah, the
Ban
black
reach.
one though. Now
That
with
one
the
is
end,
a
like the low.
CMS reach. And that's the CMS reach. The other one in red, that's just your normal reach, yeah? But this one, that's the CMS reach, bruv. Get
It's
it,
the
come
bomb,
on.
baby.
Come on.
All right, Theme. Listen, you know what? I want to introduce a new segment. I just want to run it by you for the pod. Yeah, a new segment for the pod.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Because here on the pod, like we've had a couple comments from people going, "Why are you always talking about the same writers? You always talk about the same people." I'm like, well, Graff in itself is quite territorial. We grew up with what we grew up with, you know what I mean? The people we looked up to in our area, you know? But we got people listening from Glasgow, from Northampton, from Australia, all over the shop.
back home.
So I was thinking, let's do a segment, yeah? But it's down to you guys to help us, a segment called Local Legends, yeah? So I want you, whether you're in Perth, in Australia,
And you've got to explain why the person's a ledge.
yeah, so I want you to send a flick of your local legend.
People
Someone
are just
you
be
look.
sending in their random bumpkin mates
Well,
who
we'll
they
see.
kind of like.
We'll see. Like you got to send in, because we do research. We know a lot of people in these countries and these cities as well. So if you claim that these guys are local legends, we can find out very easily if they are or not. But you can explain why they're a legend. There's different reasons. So I was thinking we can encourage listeners, if there's a local writer from where you are from and you want to shine some light on them, they did something extra special down your ends where you were, something cool, something, you know, it could be back in the day, it could be now present day.
So you're saying it's like an anything kind of vibe. It's like an anything. It
a
doesn't have to be-
local legend
Okay.
vibes, you know?
You have to explain why he's a legend.
Yeah. So it's like to
And
praise.
if we don't agree, he doesn't get on.
And no, but it won't be like a critique thing. Like we won't go in on the critique so much because it's not them sending it and it's other
No, I
people
want to know
sending it.
why he's a legend, the story behind why he's
Yeah.
a legend, and then a bit of detail.
Exactly. That's it. So let's see how that goes. It might work out. It might
Do you
not.
reckon Diet is suggesting that I'm in SBS by...
Oh, he painted SPS right next
Do you
to you.
reckon-
I don't think proximity is a way of finding out if you're in the crew or not.
Is that him putting me in SBS?
No, just straight no.
It's quite close. It's like it's less than a meter. It's less than a meter.
Jeez Louise. Another quick one as well, man, if it's all right. Remember we did that reacting video where on the 100th episode, we watched TV and movies that have Graff in it. Not Graff films, not Wild Star and shit like that. I'm talking about movies like the EastEnders one with that character or, you know, those other ones. Suggest in the comments below some Graff that's in TV and movies. I heard the new Wu-Tang series, one of them does some Graff in it. I have to check it out. And there's a couple. Remember we did Bart Simpson last time, you know, El Barto. So maybe if people can suggest, we'll do another one of those videos, basically. I was hoping to get one of those done.
Ban's really walking around like it's an art gallery. Like,
Yeah,
you're probably... Jolly, that was so good.
Damn.
This place is all right. This place is wicked.
dope,
We can come here anytime we want.
Should we pick a winner from last week? Someone won that
Zonk
Zonk sketch, yeah? But look, some of the comments from last week saying, you were asking people, well, how does Armshouse benefit your life?
How does it benefit?
How does it benefit the Koch? Some people wrote some really heartfelt answers. Some people wrote some jokey comments. What's his name wrote something funny.
There's one pinned at the top, which is quite like sentimental about. How much
Which
it
one?
affects their life?
Armshouse is a big part of my life.
Yes,
I
it is.
listen
I
to
love
the
that.
pod.
As soon as I read
I
that.
listen to the pod on the bus to work and home. Both ways is about an hour and a half. If there are no new episodes, I re-listen to the previous. Jesus Christ. Who would listen to this fucking guy?
This geezer is listening to it every day on the bus.
It's dope,
There
man.
and Bach.
Big up.
And if he's finished them, he fucking starts again.
Yeah, Mr.
How
Z.
can he not win the map?
Well, I don't know. Because there were some funny ones, man. Armshouse gets me through the week, gives me something to look forward to while doing this dead ass job.
Yeah,
that's from King's
the definition
Cartel.
of my life. He
Yeah.
should win it.
Hey, Armshouse to Mum's House. This is special one. Armshouse to Mum's House benefits my life because this
Benefits my
podcast
life.
is it.
It's okay.
It is what I want to see.
But I want the
and
people
hear.
to know that Armshouse does actually benefit my life.
It benefits.
That's
yeah.
why. That's the only reason I'm still here today. Is because Armshouse benefits my life. Joder, pero lo que pasa que.
That's it. Cash said, I only watch Armshouse to get more information to
For the
give
old
to my
bill."
Sarge back at the station. For fuck's sakes.
I've got one for you, Cash, though already, bruv. So he's got that one.
And Gia Jin said, basically, bruv, Armshouse has improved my life by battering them other YouTubers and giving the people the heat from totally different but synergizing perspectives.
Armshouse benefits my life as I get an insight into a culture I otherwise wouldn't. And being from the sticks, I'd never know about battered insides.
There
These
you
are
go.
fucking brilliant.
That's good. Who was that by? Oh, you lost
That
it.
was by Rysonic.
Let me see. All right. RYS0NIC, Rysonic. Armshouse benefits my life as I get an insight into a culture I otherwise wouldn't. And being from the sticks, I never know about battered insides.
Being from the sticks and we're
episode,
sending him a Zonk reach.
as always, gang. I reckon he deserves it. Yeah? Rysonic?
Yeah, big up Rice.
Hit us up. Let us know where to send you that Zonk map and we'll get that shit rolling, man. Big up your
Rysonic,
chest.
Super
And now
Bionic. Look at these reaches on the knee.
we're going to give away a diet map.
No,
yeah?
we're not.
Which one? Which one are we giving away? This one?
No, we're not.
This one. We're giving this away for a lucky winner for this episode. Leave a comment
We're
below.
not giving it away. We're not giving it away.
And
£50,000 starting
You
bid.
can win this diet map, son.
Got a band, got Sipe, got Frez.
Yeah, this one. This one's worth money, so you know me. I might hold on to that one, but who knows? Maybe we'll give it away in the future. You know, last night I went to the Coast Contra gig, man, down in Islington, O2. You heard of Coast Contra?
Yeah.
Those freestyle guys.
I saw
they're
they
like,
came out, the table was all set up and they came out straight away. Bang, he started rapping.
because that's what I'll show a little clip of them here. Yeah, they do these mad freestyles sitting around a table. They blew up. Which tune did they blow up to? The first one that they blew up. Was it Here We Go, Yo, Here We Go? Was it Scenario Beat? Yeah, and they did the lyrics to that. Yeah, I think that was the big one. But yeah, they're ill. And so we got big up Tony Spread Love and Bosco, Mesk, VFL, Tab. We went up there with Mutlag. And it was a great show because we had guest lists and shit. And we bumped into, Young Gun was there. He came up to me, Young Gun. He was like, oh, you do that podcast, innit? And I was like, yeah, son. Big up. I was like, yeah, AH2YMH.
Rodney P.
Old Rodders was there showing love.
Uncle Rodders.
And Doc Brown, Salute. And Cutmaster Swift was there. Cutmaster Swift, he used to win DMCs, the scratch DJing competition. Cool dude. Sick DJ. Who was performing? Who was DJing before Coast Contra came on? Pogo, DJ Pogo. My Stiggy was there. Why haven't we had My Stiggy as a guest yet?
Yeah, he would be
I
fucking
was thinking that
hilarious as
yesterday.
well. He would be hilarious.
I was looking at him at stage going, he loves us, he loves the pod. Why the fuck have we not had him as a guest?
I don't know.
Soon.
Busy man.
Mice Diggy, come on, man.
He's an expensive man.
He's expensive, but we got to get him on. He would be a great guest. Because I want to know if he's ever tried Graff or anything. I'm sure he dabbled in it. Yeah. He's probably got some funny stories about it.
Are you sure we shouldn't get the ladder and do like some...
Get on the roof.
CMS bits.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hate painting up a ladder though, man.
Yeah, but if you just do CMS,
it would be fun.
3 letters, isn't it?
Yeah, and all 3 of us will contribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would throw it up? Ban or Frez?
We'll see how much light we got left, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. And I'll film it. What you been up to anyway, man? Anything exciting?
Nah, this
week?
This is throwing me because I didn't come in for poddage. I just came in for graffage.
It's all right. We got plenty. We got.
What have I been? I can't remember my life.
You know what?
I can't remember my life. Just been doing.
I swear I took a screenshot of it. Here we go. This is a listener question, but he didn't want his voice on. Yeah, so listen to this. I don't want my voice to be on the podcast, but I got a question. I want to know how you feel about the old heads that say you shouldn't post what you paint, as in on Instagram and stuff. I see their point of view that if you're not up enough for people to take notice, then it don't mean shit, and that no one cares. You're just begging attention. But versus the newer generations that see it as a new way of getting up. And it's the same as old school link-ups where people used to physically show each other Polaroids and photos. We didn't have Polaroids, we're not that fucking old. But we did have actually a couple of Polaroids. And then they go off, you know, the showing. So he's saying like Instagram.
Let me read it. Yeah,
no, listen.
He's saying let me read it. I've lost already.
Okay, I'm explaining it to you. He's saying Instagram is similar to back in the day when we used to show each other photos, and you know people used to mail photos to each other and stuff like that. He's saying the equivalent, the modern equivalent of that is Instagram. Yeah. Now he goes on to say. They used to get Polaroids of pen pals through the post and sit around other people's houses sketching and talking about what flicks that they got mailed and given. I'm curious whether or not, as older writers, whether you agree with the old school method or you reckon this is just Graff evolving with time and the late 80s writers are just bitter that it's changing. So he thinks, what do you think about posting stuff on Instagram? Basically getting Instagram famous, yeah, as opposed to going out there. I think it's a dumb question. Like, it's not Graff. Graff is on the street.
Wasn't he talking about the sitting down and stopping flicks bit of it?
Yeah, he's equating it to that. You know, sitting back in the day before Instagram, we'd sit and look at each other's photos.
The photo album.
And he's saying that's the modern equivalent of that. But people, you know, the older heads get mad. I don't know of any older heads who get mad about people posting flicks. Obviously, there's the baitness issue, which you've got to be careful of, which some people aren't, some people are. Do you care about this situation or whatever?
I don't think you should post what you're doing, apart from if it's like stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know? But if it's actual Graff, then you can't post it.
Yeah,
then you should release like a book. Or because what happens is, this is my theory on that. When you're doing Graff, you can get photos of the Graff in a completely different angle, like head-on, dead-on, or of you doing it, whatever, completely different shots to whoever, like Lee 101 or whatever, not Lee 101, but those guys who have the Instagram accounts which are massive. Mm-hmm. They can go to the end of the platform, the end of the road, the end of the alleyway, whatever, and get a snap. So it'll still get seen everywhere. People will still know you're up.
The benches, the people taking the pictures.
Or the big Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it, you can get a much more unique, never seen before photo of that piece and of that doing it and
the
of
process
that mission.
of it.
So if you don't post those motherfuckers and you keep them, then eventually you can drop something which is actually quite cool, like a zine or a book or whatever. Yeah, I've got it like here. And it's of the pieces that people might have seen because of the bigger accounts spreading it around and taking photos, but completely different shots that are only taken by certain sort of person who's doing it.
And you and you bump into certain heads, they'll be like, oh, you don't know what I got up to, and they'll show you on their phone. They won't even send you the pic. You know that's too bait. They will show you physically on their phone in front of you like the crazy shit they've been up to, and none of that shit is online, and it's purposely not online, but it's crazy what's getting done that you will never hear of if you're out in bumpkin land, yeah? You know?
Unless you listen to the Armshouse.
Yeah, let's use the Armshouse, or if eventually they make a book out of it or something like that. You know what I mean? Did you get my lighter or not?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, for fuck.
Stop treating me like a bitch.
Oh, no, I got it.
Hey, voila.
You son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's a really non-issue. I don't think it's, you know, that big of a deal, to be honest. It's like nowadays as well, just do whatever the fuck you want.
Burnage. Can I have a Thatcher's Gold? And there's anyone left. There's anyone left. What is it? Cider? Apple? Somerset cider.
Okay, so now the people need to leave a comment to win that diet.
Look
Matt,
where we are, you fucking dusty mugs. Look where we are. Look how much Armshouse benefits your life. Look at what's going on here in a never seen before squat.
No, but what is...
With the sickest pieces of all time in it.
What should they leave comments under? For what? Saying what this time? Last time was benefiting your life.
Yeah.
This week.
How much this batters the Killer Keller podcast
on
a day-to-day basis.
Let's not open that can of worms. Let's not open that can of worms. Okay, guess where we are. Where in the world are we now?
Yeah, where in
the comments.
But this is nice.
Yeah,
do you know what? It's aired out quite quickly.
Yeah, it's all right because it was stinky in here. Obviously, yeah, we're all painting and shit.
Ban was here, mate. He's a carpenter. Do you know what I mean? He opened up the doors. Got his tools out. Fucking decent.
Yeah,
It's even got net. That net does look fucking high, you know. Way too high for regulation.
Do you reckon I could?
There's no way you could touch the bottom of the net.
Okay, if I run up against the wall though, with 1 foot on the wall.
Yeah, that's way. That is not regulation.
Yeah, but band's not like NBA height, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is way above regulation. Have you listened? Have you watched any of the playoffs?
I haven't.
Let me talk to you about someone. You know when they said remember the name Wayne Rooney? Yeah, remember the name when he scored against David.
Oh yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards.
Who does he play for?
He plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves, yeah?
Timberwolves.
Last year, he swept Kevin Durant in the first round of the playoffs. Swept him, yeah?
Okay.
This year, he has just sent home LeBron James and Luka, who's now on the same team. He sent them home, bruv.
What position does he play?
He's 23 years old.
Okay.
The best player in the series was him, Anthony Edwards. He plays he's like a super mega star. He play point guard,
I'll show you
he
a
play
little
shooting forward, he play whatever he wants.
I'll play you a little highlight reel right now.
But this kid, now all the stuff is coming out of, look at his nose, and look at Michael Jordan's nose, and look at they're saying it's his long lost son and all the rest. But the kid is show business, bruv.
Okay.
One of those generational, holy fucking shit. Like, he is ridiculous.
And he's just getting started.
And he's just sent, LeBron James and Luka are the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, but they're
And
old.
Kevin
How old are
Durant
they?
and,
They're like 30 something.
Luka's like late 20s.
Okay,
Luka's like the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
They sent him home.
Wow.
And this kid's like dunking on him. He's doing passes. He looks like T-Mac. Remember McGrady?
No.
You blatantly, he's quite lanky. And Kobe Bryant.
I've heard
and
people
MJ
rap about
rolled into one.
Okay.
So when he goes up for a shot, he looks like more like T-Mac. When he's like the ball between his legs and shit, he looks like Kobe. But the passing and the running into the lane and then dashing out to the side like MJ. And he's got like he's the most accurate three-point shooter this year over Steph Curry.
Over Steph?
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
He's ridiculous.
Okay. I'll look out for him then.
And he's just sent them home. So he's just sent their man home, and now he's going to go to the next round.
When's the finals?
These are the things. So this is the second round.
Okay.
But of the West.
And there's
there's a second round of the East and the second round of the West.
Oh, Jesus. This whole thing is mad confusing. But yeah.
So you got the first round of the playoffs, second round of the playoffs,
Yeah.
and then the third is the Eastern Conference, Western Conference finals, and then the next one is the finals.
Okay, so let's watch the final. Remind me when
It's not like every day because
but
there's the East Coast and the West Coast.
I want the finals.
Well,
Yeah,
he
I wanna
might not
sit
be in
one.
it, but if he gets in that's what I'm saying. If he gets to the finals, he is certified like
Don Dapper. On his way to being Hall of Fame.
And he's
next
saying, I
level.
don't want to be the face of the league. I just want to dunk on motherfuckers. He's saying everything correctly.
And where's he from himself?
He from Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay. ATL, stand up. What's it? Ease up,
hell,
down.
bruv. I'm telling you, this kid
I'll look out for him.
The nuts.
I'll look out for him, man, for sure. And we'll definitely watch the final together. It'll be on at like silly o'clock, right? It'll be on like.
Because I thought Wemby, you know this guy Wemby, this French geezer who's like 7 foot something, shoots like he's 5'2". Like he's ridiculous. Yeah, I thought he was a generational athlete, but then you see this guy Anthony Edwards, you're like, fucking hell.
All right, I'll look out for it, man.
But you used to like a bit of basketball.
I love basketball, but I haven't watched it. Oh, he's got the NFL cap on. You watch the NFL, yeah? Chicago Bears. There we go.
Do you watch any NBA?
Oh, that's why you're called Bam Bears.
You don't see Anthony Edwards. What was that thing in the NFL? They grassed someone up and he got removed from the draft list. Did you see that?
Oh, he doesn't know. Who's the best player in the NFL right now? He's saying Anthony Edwards. Yeah, but for basketball, Patrick Mahomes.
Quarterback for Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Shit about shit.
I don't. Fuck America. Yeah? Fuck America.
Loves Fruit Loops, Pop Tarts.
Nah, I love hip hop, but that's about it. Enough American sports chat, man. Let's get into the Graff letter game. Who did that letter P?
Rooney.
Who did that letter P? Spat. Well done. All right, who did this letter P here? I will show you now. Let's see how good you are. Who did that letter P?
Spill.
Hey, well done. All right, he's on fire. He's on fire. I remember that.
You can't say that because you don't like basketball. You're not allowed to even say it. I like the amp, man.
I was happy with the amp. I think it came out nice. I think you guys can see the reflection. You can see
it looks better now.
Yeah, a little bit in this light, yeah.
That luminous thing and that luminous yellow.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy. The left side of the A looks too fat and big. It's hard to explain. Left. No, just, you see the bar that goes round like that? That bit there is just too big. But anyway, it's not off-putting. It's fine. It does what it needs to do. I'm happy with it. It's got a nice little funk to it. Theme, who did that letter P?
Pain. No. Pilot.
No.
Peeve.
No.
Poet.
There we go, poet. Well done. Couple more. Okay, here we go.
How the fuck did I get this much paint on my fucking hands?
Who did this letter P?
That figure's decent, bro. Spo Wheezy.
Nope.
No? Oh, I know this.
The old school.
Splat.
There we go. Splat. Nice. All right, one more.
That is nice.
It's beautiful. Who did that letter P there?
Sipe.
Big up Sipe. All right, last one. Easy peasy.
Look
lemon
at you
squeezy.
narrowing it down in the.
Oh, you looking at you cheating?
I can't see shit. Oh, cap.
Yeah.
As if I needed to see that.
I know you'd see that one. Is there one more? Is that it?
Cheating on a cap one.
Here we go. You're talking about America and legends.
And you just showed cap.
And Cap, but better than Cap. Like, this guy influenced everybody. This is the early days. Remember we did that episode of like 73, like the early masters.
Cliff.
Yeah.
Cliff.
And shit like that. Who did this letter P? I think you do know this. You would have heard of it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of any kind of those old school. I bet it's like a name with a number after it.
It's like P dot and then a 3-letter word. So it's not PJ, it's P.
Man, I don't know.
Peanut.
Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut.
Peanut, because there was another Peanut lived on Devonshire Road back in the day. I should have known Peanut, Peanut.
Wasn't there a rapper called Peanut as well?
Peanut Butter Wolf.
Oh yeah, Peanut Butter Wolf, shout out. Stone's Throw.
I want to get some throw-ups and shit.
Oh, we're going to go around. We'll do a little bit here and there. Let's get a little bit more in the can, though, because we got a bit of Graff Critique we're going to do. Last P.
Pies.
Big
up.
Salute.
King P.
All right, okay.
Big up plug.
Ban said he might get involved with a bit of Graff Critique.
Yeah, because he's infamous for being a fantastically harsh man when it comes to Graff Critique.
He's a humble guy. He was saying as well, even, he's brushing off the cobwebs, you know what I mean? It's been a little while. Do you want to come in, join in a little bit?
Bern's got the hand styles, man.
We don't even have a chair for him, man. Fuck.
Yeah,
Why don't we get... Oh yeah, grab the chair. Yeah.
Well, I got the next one.
Yes, Banos. What's up, brother? We'll get a chair for you, man. You can sit here in the meantime. Fuck it.
I got those chairs, baby.
It was just crazy set of events, yeah? Like, we had Ban on. We've known Ban for a long, long time. We got him on the pod. We had to mention, BAP, on. And then we mentioned Ban. And I kind of just said, yo, if anyone knows Ban or if Ban watches this, reach out. And then he reached out. And then him and BAP did a painting.
That's what we should be talking about today.
What?
That's why we're here today. I was thinking that when I was painting.
Sit down.
We're here today because of the Armshouse. That's a fabulous, fabulous thing.
Yes, man.
Because that's how we'd seen you get some reaches. Someone has seen you got some reaches. Yeah. And then, who was it? BAP didn't get you out. You were doing Graff without BAP?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
give you one of these.
You hit me up on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And how did you see the episode in the end? Did someone tell you about it, or you watched it, or you just saw
I
it?
don't even know.
You don't even know? You saw a clip online or
I
something?
see something, I don't know. Then I see BAP. And I was like, yeah, fuck me, I gotta watch this.
Here we go.
Like, here's BAP. And then, yeah.
It's mad how word travels. What happened to the long hair? What happened to the long
I
hair?
got no hair, man.
I know, I'm just fucking
My
with
hair's
you.
gone, man.
When
Talk
were
into the mic, please.
When were you
Okay,
painting
yeah.
with BAP?
Late 80s.
Late 80s.
And, no, early 90s probably.
Yeah, BAP
Remember,
said
he
Yeah.
said he did all most of his
1990.
in 1990.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
most
so a
his
lot
graph.
of it was just before then, I think. Yeah, just before
And
then.
he said you were writing before he started, I think, just about.
Little bit more, yeah.
You told me a quick story in the car. You said before you'd met BAP and all that stuff, and you used to jump out the train or something to get.
Yeah,
what
man,
was it?
to do track sides, just jump out. So supposed to be going to school and shit, but I'm not going to school. I'm fucking waiting for a train to pull up.
Yeah.
And
Which station?
One of these trains, it was Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Pull up, would terminate at Norfolk, not go to Ruislip. Would stop at Norfolk. And I knew when it would stop, obviously. There was a bridge there, run out, blam, bam, 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 for up, and then fucking duck back in.
Onto the bridge or on the platform?
Under the bridge. No,
Oh, okay.
under the bridge. 'Cause
In
it was-
daylight?
Yeah, man, broad daylight before
So
fucking
school,
man.
yeah, school time.
Yeah,
So you
school
jump
time,
back in.
man.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did you stop the train? You stopped the train?
No, the train used to
No,
stop
the
there.
train used to terminate at Norfolk.
Oh, terminate.
Not
okay,
go
so-
all
yeah,
the
yeah,
way
yeah, yeah,
and then go back
Yeah.
into central London.
Yeah.
So when it terminated, wait for the driver to come out, watch the driver, wait for the driver to walk down, start walking down and fucking jump out, start doing as much as you can, much as you can in about 3 or 4 minutes, how long ever it takes the driver to get right to the other side, and then duck back in, wait for the next one,
you said-
go out again, for up, jump back, and go out again.
You said there were probably people up on the bridge just
there was
watching you do
it. It was daylight, it's
Yeah.
fucking school time, yeah. So there's people fucking looking down.
Were you in
probably
school
thinking,
uniform?
What the fuck, yeah.
You in school
Probably
uniform?
black blazer, everything, man.
Who were you
Everything,
doing
yeah.
that with?
No, that was on my J's, man, because it was school time.
Who scored you about that?
Yeah.
I don't know, we just figured it out ourselves. It terminates at this bridge. It's easy to get, it's a way down to the bridge, terminates. It stops there about 3-4 minutes. You've got opportunity to jump down, fucking bomb whatever you can, and then fuck off.
Who were you looking up to then back then? Whose graph were you
I always
seeing?
think about that white seat, by the way, when the guy
So
terminates
back
that.
then, Mize Elk.
Mize was a
Really?
central
Yeah,
line dom.
Elk, obviously Cast, the fucking god.
Oh shit.
You know what I
We
mean?
spoke about Cast.
Yeah.
I got a story about Cast, but yeah, continue. Who else? Mize, Cast.
Rays, R.I.P.
Rays.
Obviously Mean, Elk.
Salute Minos.
Oh man, there's so many.
I mean, those are good names already. You mentioned
There's
that.
so many.
And you have an ill photo album that I remember from back in the day. You're gonna send me some exclusive flicks.
Yeah.
Send me a couple. I'm gonna remind you. Yeah.
I will obviously.
For this episode.
Yeah.
We'll edit that
I'll
in.
remind you
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay.
We'll
Yeah,
stick
yeah.
out your number and
Okay, yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
sick, man.
Yeah.
He said he's got some sketches of mine from back
Yeah,
in the day.
I have, yeah.
From like mid-90s.
Yep.
Like
I'll send
characters
you
and
them,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some
please.
outlines of
I
you.
haven't
Who
seen.
were you painting a lot on your J's at first? Or were you,
No,
or
so-
who were you painting for with?
I was painting with Fell, so just one big
Fell.
thing. Fell, if you're out there, respect, bro. I hope you're good.
Salute. I saw he painted Uxbridge like
Mate,
a few
let me
years
fucking
ago.
speak.
Sorry.
I hope, Fell, you're doing well. Bat and me, I hope you're doing good, bro. Reach out just to say you're okay. But yeah, I used to paint with Fell.
Sick.
Much respect to Phil. Yard missions, you know, I can't remember. I was with a lot of different people.
Give us some.
Obviously,
But
with you.
Oh yeah, but that was a bit later on.
A bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah, with BAP. You know.
What
Error as well. Because he came down from wherever, up north or whatever, I don't know. I know.
And you
Talking
were
to the
west
mic,
all the
talking
time.
to-
I know.
You were west all the time, yeah?
Yeah, I did venture out a little bit when I could.
Yeah.
But Error, BAPS, because I met them two together. When they both come down, when Error come down to these sides, that guy's amazing.
Bap was saying he was a bit of a joker, but
He
a
was a
funny
bit of
guy.
a joker. All I remember from Error was some big fucking dude. He had long hair. You know, if you think of Wildstar, Lucy hair, dude, whatever.
Lucille ball head.
The guy looked like that, no joke. He looked like that, dark hair like that, big fucking trench coat. He looked like fucking Cap. I'm not even joking.
Oh, shit.
Tall guy, massive, weird accent, you know, from up there. And, you know, his bland, you know, it was what it was. But when he started painting, fuck me. Oh, my God. He was
great.
good.
Yeah.
He was good. He was good. Just bang, straight out of his head, bang, 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 bang. Everything. All his
No
style,
sketches?
his techniques, nothing. Not from what I remember, no.
Okay. Did you used to take a sketch to the yard? Sometimes not.
I'm trying to think.
But what yard were you?
I don't
Ruislip.
think, probably West Ruislip. I did do others with BAP and some other writers as well.
But smashed West Rice.
Yeah, West Ruislip, back then you could just walk down the track and walk in.
Yeah.
And you'd get there sometimes and there'll be writers already there
What
doing
about like
whatever.
Norfolk? I was like that.
No, but Norfolk, Norfolk wasn't it? It wasn't it?
I mean, not Norfolk. What's after South Ealing? Northfields.
Northfields, I can't remember, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh, mate.
There was other yards where I had some, where me, BAP had some escapes, whatever. I remember I was piecing one, I think I was on my J's, it's unfinished. I've got the flick unfinished.
You've got the flick.
I've got the flick, it's two or three of them. Yeah. Next day, yeah, 2 or 3 of them unfinished.
Oh, the next day.
And I was doing whatever.
Running?
Yeah, no, it ran, half finished, whatever, a few of them, and then
Send
I
that
remember
one to him, man. Send that
I remember I was doing it and I just happened to look down and I just see these feet from like 2 trains back come down and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like 2 fucking feet, whatever. And then I think, what the fuck? Just grabbed my shit and started running and a bloke comes around and goes, oi, and I'm fucking gone.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking gone
Was this
all the way
Ruislip?
back. This was Ruislip, yeah. I've got that memory of just 2 feet coming down on the other side of where I was and then coming round to the end of the car and going, oi! Some fat dude, he couldn't fucking catch me. I was gone.
Yeah.
I was gone. Yeah, I mean, that's what early, there was some memories with BAP. I remember, like he said, we were painting, some guy just walked around and started looking at us and we were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
man?
that
And
guy.
we've gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Me and we just looked at each other, it was like a cartoon sketch and we go, bosh, straight
And
down,
some dude
gone.
was just standing there, just staring
Yeah,
at you guys.
just staring. He could have been a writer, I don't even know.
Yeah, you just
But
like,
there's
you know
many
what?
times in the yard we come down, we're piecing, especially in West Ruislip, we're dubbing whatever, trying to do quick things, and then loads of people just come down. It used to be like a sort of a slight hill where you'd walk down, and we'd turn around and there'd be people just walking down with carrier bags, and we knew they were just writers, and we'd just start doing shit together. You know, I mean.
But you used to do those like wicked letters, the same, not. Like you used to a bit more straight letter than that.
Yeah,
Top to bottom it.
yeah, it
They were
just.
fucking like, and the window downs as well.
Yeah, well, I'm a short fucker, so yeah.
You said you didn't do many top to bottoms, in it? Because yeah,
I know there's a band in Era. It might be.
no, it was
No,
Bap
that was
and
BAP.
Era.
That was BAP.
We looked at it.
Yeah, that was BAP.
And he said to me, he said they used to do top to bottoms, but he literally couldn't reach, so he'd have to do window
even with
downs.
a crate. Even with a crate, I couldn't fucking reach.
Damn,
Yeah,
son.
district lines there as well, no?
Yes,
Window down district lines.
yes.
But there's some advantages to not being so tall as well. You know what I mean? With Graff and, you know, I don't know, it's ups and downs to everything, really.
Yeah.
There's not in the yard when you go out to the fucking beast and you're like,
Yeah.
the lights on in your face and you're like, oh, the window starts here.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Mad,
We know
man.
anything about that.
All right, because we're losing light now, so we can't. We want to do maybe down the line. You know what I mean? Band. Now you're out the woodworks. You know what I mean? We'll be linking up.
Dusty bugs.
So, you know,
I heard back in the day you were like you were like the lead singer of Led Zeppelin.
No, a correction. I said he was a heavy metal dude and he had like painted fingernails. The painted fingernails was wrong. It was a bad memory of mine.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But you were into hip hop and stuff as well. But you were into the rock. Talking to the mic, please, brother.
Of course.
Yeah, but you were into hip hop as well.
Of
yeah,
course.
exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. All the old school hip hop, man. Shout outs to British hip hop.
Yeah, man.
Gunshot.
Oh, like the brick core style.
Hijack. Caveman.
Yes.
Shout out to all them, man.
Legendary.
Love them.
London Posse as well,
yeah,
obviously.
London Posse. Yeah, Blade.
Salute.
Cobalt 60.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. All that stuff. I love that. MC Duke. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I saw some of the characters you were doing early on. You were influenced by comic books a lot.
Yeah.
What kind of comic?
Like everyone. Yeah, Marvel, DC. Whatever.
Okay, cool. Just the standard ones.
Yeah.
You were talking about Faust.
Faust is a comic character drawn by an artist called Tim Vigil. Very good artist, amazing artist. Check him out if you like anything to do with comic art. Just check Tim Vigil. He's a master, basically.
I love the Hellboy comics, Mike Mignola, with the way he uses shadows. I fucking love that shit, man.
All that shit, man. Yeah, that's got a lot of influence on what we do.
Yeah, no doubt, with the thick lines, and the dark
everything.
and shit.
So, well, I said CMS was the greatest crew on planet Earth, and you said you shouldn't say that. And then I was just spoken with Fred, and he said, "It's fine. I can say that." He said, "It's fine."
Well, all right.
Oh man,
Jesus
I think it's the greatest crew on planet Earth.
Fair enough. What was the original meanings for CMS?
Crazy mob stars.
Cool moves.
Cool moves was the one. Cool moves was the one.
That's what I remember.
For a crew, which is never done. It's always
Cool moves.
Cool moves.
Yeah,
Criminal
but
Minds.
Criminal Minds, but Cool Moves was
Cash Money.
Cool Moves was a bite from PHM over there. Pure Hot Moves.
Oh,
we kind of bit that. Sorry, but it's all love.
Do you know what happened to me? I sent these photos to Zombie, and I sent him a theme and a phrase, and then it was just a theme and a phrase on this particular messages. Yeah, and the phone vibrates in my pocket, and I look at it, and it says, it's a message from him. It says King of West. I'm like, Frez.
All right.
One of us is the King of West. Should we open my phone and see who it is? Yeah? And I could look at his face. I knew he knew it was going to be him. Yeah? And I'm like, no, it could be me. It could be me because I'm now. It could be me. I opened the phone. It just says Frez, King of West.
Yes, bad man. The styler, true styler. But okay, so we're losing light. Let's do a little bit of Graff Critique. Again, Ban is a humble man, you know what I mean? But he is a local legend from back in the day. People send in their graffiti. Please keep sending them in on the DMs, on the Instagram, or via the email. All the links are below. So here, this has been sent in. This is actually a map done by Meta, M-E-T-A, blue fill, black outline, white highlights,
What
pink
map
bits
is it?
around
What
the
map is it?
outside.
Underground.
It's the London Underground one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's toy. Off the bat, it's toy.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, it's got a long way to go. He hasn't gone crazy, though.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so if this kid now, he showed you this and said, oh, Ban, what do you think? How can I improve?
Okay.
What would you kind of break it down?
Wait. What's the first thing you would say about this?
Letter structure.
Letter structure. Look at the
Like,
M is down below there.
Even
the
for
E.
a throw up. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, even for a throw up.
For me, it's what you're doing. You can't. You've never painted anything on the underground, and yet here we are
On a map, yeah.
doing the worst thing of all time.
Yeah.
There is a thing, like people are quite pedantic about that. If you know you're painting London Tube maps, it means you've painted on the London Underground somehow, some way, you know. But that's anyway. But
That's cool. But I mean, his outline, he's got his border, he's got his highlights in the right place. But the whole thing wrong with this is a letter.
What bugs me the most about it? Look at the ETA. You see the top of the T, the middle bit, the E, and the dot of the I. That kind of lines up.
It
But then
lines
the
up.
M, it's just done some wonky, weird top bit. Like I don't know, it's got a high top
got no
fade.
proportion, man. That's the whole thing. But it doesn't matter, man.
Look,
it's cool, man.
keep
doing
at
your
it.
thing, man.
It's upsetting. It's upsetting.
Keep at it.
It's
keep
all
at
good,
it.
man. Yeah, keep at it. That is a bit shit, but
Yeah. All right. Now this one. This says George. I'll tell you what. I'll zoom into the bottom one so you can see a bit better. So funky, weird style. Can you even make out the letters? So there's a G there.
I can see.
And
E-O-R,
oh yeah,
I got
E
it.
there, then O-R-G-E. Yeah,
The
so
man can obviously paint, but I don't know what he's done.
it's back to that. It's not anti-style. There's style
Yeah.
to it, but it's
Yeah.
kind of influenced from Blade. You know, remember that old school
Yeah,
New York Blade kind
Blade,
of
course, man.
influence?
Like, yeah, Cliff and all that, yeah.
Cliff and all that. Like, you see, but this like weird, like the arrow on the left. For me, it doesn't. There's some parts of it appeal to me.
Not even Graff, mate.
Not even that. You wasted your paint, man.
Not even Graff, mate. Fucking dog shit, bruv.
It's
Should have sent
purple.
your painting to the Armshouse.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be rude, man, but that's...
To
keep
be
doing
honest,
what you want to do. Keep doing it. You need to practice. If you're doing anti-graff, it's fine, but...
and he comes from the old school era, you know what I mean? So there's
yeah.
certain
you need to
guidelines.
Yeah, it's got no structure. Again, it's all over the gaff. It's all over the place.
Yeah, I don't really
mean,
like these kind
Keep
of
doing what
letters.
you're doing, man. I mean, I don't know what that is, to be honest.
To be
I can
honest,
see a piece.
It's a funny one.
Is
It's a
that
funny
peace
one
sign?
because
no.
people say to me all the time, "Oh, you only like the London letters, and you only like
Yeah.
you don't know nothing else. You're just so boring and gash." Rare. But there's not. There's like a certain way to be able to do it, which is sick and class. And
So
then
this might be anti-graff. You might call it anti-graff. But then-
Anti-style.
which has got a bit of
Anti-style.
style. It's
Yeah.
got a bit of its own style. innit?
But then most people can do stuff like this. Anyone can do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like what you've done there, that's style, man. That's fucking style. The
Thank you,
letters
bro.
have got style.
Yeah, but look,
It's got proportion.
the G's line up. There is proportion. It's the right height. The 3D, the shadow is
But
all the
that's-
same.
But that's like when you're doing something and starting out, you should be getting that down anyway.
Yeah.
Basic. And look, don't get me wrong, man. I don't know shit.
Look,
But
don't worry.
I'm just saying.
People send them in. They know we're going to gun them. It's all
just
If
love.
there was a
saying,
massive
like-
band reach done over that in Chrome, you'd be lucky, bruv. You'd be lucky, bruv.
No, but honestly, like
Yeah.
this anti-style.
Yeah, it's
like,
weird. It is weird.
It's weird. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I mean, I'm an artist anyway. Like you're an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Theme.
Not
you
theme.
know-
No, Theme ain't nice. He's a vandal,
Like
man.
we are
He's
artists.
not an
so
artist.
Don't have
we
nothing,
appreciate art. So you know.
I can appreciate parts of it, but yeah, there's some parts of it I'm just like, meh.
That's pretty bad.
Let's see if there's another one we can get in on. Hold on. Why is my phone being so shit? Just not flipping over now, but fuck it. Okay, hold on. There we go. This one says local, and the crew
Who
is
done that?
VR. I can't. I don't know if
think
he
I
writes
reckon,
local.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. I mean, that's not bad. It's okay.
Is it a panel now?
I like the
No,
white-
no, it's just
I like it. Looks like it.
don't
Looks like it.
recognise
Look at
it.
that. Look at that. It looks like it.
Yeah.
I like the white
I don't like
outline.
the A, bro.
The
I don't like
A is
the
like-
A.
Yeah, the A is a bit fatter, but I mean, again, the letter structure, the L, the O's nice. Is that a G? Is that a G?
No,
or
it's a C. I
it's
think.
a C?
I think it's
cool.
local.
I mean, locals,
Yeah, I think
VR
it
or
says
something.
local.
Yeah.
Local
I
VR.
mean, it's not bad. I like the white outline with the black border. But again,
Yeah.
it's just the letter structure. That's all for me. It's the letter structure.
You got to get style in your
People
letters,
still struggle
man.
with that nowadays. Even me,
Yeah.
after not painting for so long, I struggle with letter structure. If you get your structure right and nice, then it's cool.
You gotta
Like the guy
practice
can
more,
paint. The
innit?
guy can paint. It's full. I
Yeah.
can see the guy can paint.
But I
it.
would argue that George has more skills than local. More
Who's George?
skills.
Who's George?
The one we saw before, the one we
yeah,
thought was
yeah.
Gash.
Oh, okay.
There, as
Okay,
in
I see what
skills
you
in
mean.
painting,
I see
like
what you mean.
more experimental.
From an artistic point of view,
Yeah.
I wholly.
He's got more
I
cane
get
control
that. I
and
get
shit.
that. I
Maybe.
Get that. I get that.
Yeah.
But no, this is okay. It's not. It's probably the best
does-
of what you show me.
Okay, it
It's
does
okay.
what it needs to do. I think the feel is a bit scrappy, dude.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
colours,
It's got the fading,
but
yeah.
scrappy.
The A is gash.
Yeah,
but
they ain't like-
this is someone who just needs to practice the letters more on a bit of paper, like
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
to
Just
understand what letters they
just
want to
get
put
your-
on the wall.
Yeah, your letter structure.
Yeah.
They
Right.
don't even know what
Yeah.
they want to put on the wall yet.
Yeah, your
The
letter
A
structure.
is like never like that.
Yeah, the A let you down.
Yeah.
God
I like this
damn.
kind of white outline with a black border that makes it pop. I like
Yes.
the dark colours inside. It's just the letter structure.
Yeah.
If you imagine this with a better letter structure, it would be nice.
Oh, it's well in proportion and
Yeah,
top
that's
to
cool.
bottom.
But you know, like I mean,
Yeah.
like you know, if you paint it as if I paint it,
It's an
you'll
L.
be like, what?
But yeah.
An L, whatever. I'd be like, whoa, no fucking way. I'd be,
Yeah, I know.
you know what I mean?
I'd be upset with that
Yeah.
L,
So-
for sure.
Well, I just said if I painted the L, I'd be like, whoa.
I'd be like, hold on, I
That's
need to
not
go
bad
back.
letter stru- If you change the letter structure on that, it's nice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice, yeah.
For sure.
I need a piss, man.
Yeah, all good. All right, brother, man. All good. I think we're going to wrap it up now. Yeah, it's getting a bit chilly. It's getting a bit dark. We're going to do maybe a little bit more bombing around the place. I'll get some footage.
I reckon we get the ladder. We do CMS 5 to 8. Got like, when does the sun go down?
I don't know.
Mine's
all good. You can go for a whiz. Thank you, Banos, man. I appreciate
29
it,
minutes. The old sun goes down.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a song to go out on.
I've got one.
Oh, you got one? Perfect.
Yeah, this is...
But wait, no, that. Let's do a little outro first, and then I think I had something else on my notes. Let me just check. No, we did all that. Okay, sweet. Yeah. So just to recap, if you can send us your local hero from wherever you're from, if you're in Australia, if you're in Glasgow.
Local legend, bruv.
Yeah, local legends.
Hero.
Send me...
People will be sending in fucking...
Send in a flick and tell us why you know they're a legend, and you know we'll shout them out on the pod. Keep sending your graff for critique and stuff. Send us in. We have not many voice note questions left, so please send in your questions. They don't have to be about graff. They can be about anything. But please not about American basketball. Whatever you do, yeah.
Don't know about that. Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, man. All love, man.
Armshouse,
episode 130, up in another Bando derelict
Best
warehouse.
location in the history of podcasting. Best location in the history of graff podcasting. Armshouse is saving my life, saving your life, saving Amber's life.
Big up.
Make sure you spread the word so it can save other people's life. Every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Armshouse to your mum's house.
No doubt.
Forever.
Okay, what song we going out on, brother?
Oh yeah, this is called 100 Up. And it's by SmooVth, JD Era, and Fredro Starr, and I really like
Fredro Starr from Onyx.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, sick. Okay, yeah, sweet. 100
I
up.
wanted to play it now. We'll play it on the speaker.
We'll put it on the speaker, but in the edit, it'll be playing
100 Up.
Much love, party people. Big love. Yeah, shout out Mudlag, Dyer, Sipe, Banos, obviously. Theme Amber.
Nearly got put in Subway Saints.
Free Palestine.
Nearly.
Salute.
Close one, that.
Peace.
My shit drop, they like it's hot. Some may and some may not. 9 to 5 workers hate the fact that I don't punch a clock. Play the block, love it or not. Government cheese wasn't for I. The square root multiplied by pi. That's 3.14. Niggas know the hunger, son, I want more. 200,000 by the age of 24. I did that, we really scored. Kidnap your homie at the corner store. Whip him in his ass till the skin is raw. Horseman, Minotaur, just realized he been a fraud. Niggas is bitch, I try not to get involved. Cold cases unsolved, dead faces on paper with numbers on it. All this work, put runners on it. The story of my life, the glory of the nicest type. Price is right, they talk on the net, but don't like to fight. Niggas get wet, my daughter name is Antoinette. Fuck around, I spit a hollow point at your neck. Correct, show respect when the shit is due. And hopefully, I could retire by 52. Tired I fly, get high like the hippies do. Well, I strive to be the richest dude.
All my idols are hustlers, bricklayers, dope weighers. You can't play us or betray us, let the stove pay us. Landed under 8, some Dr. Zayas with a coke razor. Lifesaver so white to my white neighbors. How to freeze your face, lawyer money beat the case. Free my nigga Lex, touchdown, we fucking up the place. I'ma need a state, in the state, something by the lake. I don't need a break, one mistake that can seal your fate. Watch the villain make a killing, what a feeling. Blood spilling, for the love of drug dealing. Touch millions, I need my money to the ceiling. And 2 buildings, say for my niggas, God willing. We God's children, plant a seed and watch it grow. Still specialize in snow, turn a lot of that to dough. Hot like Columbia summers, or it's 21 below. Need a price of my advice, I still got it for the low. Ever.
From hillside to parkside to 100 block. Midway, we run the clock. The desert, it never stops. Dark side, run it up. Trap from nightfall till the sun is up. Bet that, I put 100 up. From hillside to parkside to 100 block. Midway, we run the clock. The desert, it never stops. Dark side, run it up. Trap from nightfall till the sun is up. Bet that, I put 100 up. Told niggas to go inside. They ain't wanna listen. Now look. Look at them. Niggas is dead, man.